Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Base Damage. Hope you're all doing well. And today I have a very, very special guest, the resident chef of Base Damage. We have Joker. What is up, my dude?
Hello, resident Remsemp here.
Oh,
Thank you for
yeah.
having me again.
Indeed. Yeah, sure. The resident chef as well as the resident Rem Simp. The moment Vol.3 was announced, I'm like, well, I know how I'm pulling in for this one. So, oh my goodness.
I'm actually buying a case this time.
Ooh, hell
Like there is
yes.
not going to be no questions. I don't need a kidney.
Don't. I hear you survive with one, right? So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
something like that. But yeah, after 10,000 years, ReZero is finally free. We have Vol.3 here now. As of the recording of this, because we are recording this before Christmas, Christmas of 2025, there is no, at the time of recording this, ETA on Vol.3's release date. If I wait a little bit and future me decides to put the release date, if it gets announced by the time this eventually comes out, it'll be on screen right now. But this came out in JP, from what I looked at on the Weiss Tea Time archive, in 2024. I'm not certain what time of year, but anyway, it's been out for a good, well over a year, and in JP land. So finally getting it to English, we got some interesting things to talk about today, from what I've been told. So,
Mhm.
for anyone who has never seen one of the first impressions videos, I, other than looking at like the colors and stuff, I haven't like really looked at any of the effects, other than obviously the echidna that's in front of me. But but for anyone who's never watched one of the first impressions, I typically try to at least highlight all the double rares in every single color, and then still proceed to go through like all the rares and everything. If there's anything interesting, I'll talk about it, point it out, and whatnot. But we're just going to try to blitz through it today. Joker has more memory on a lot of the older sets. Like I remember like dealing a lot with like Volume 1 and 2. But say the side sets, other than like say the bonds and Frozen
Frozen
Bonds.
Bonds.
Yeah, thank you. I was about to say Bonds
Yep,
Beyond
Frozen
Time, and I'm
Bond
like,
and
that's the Yu-Gi-Oh movie. Hold on. uh,
wow,
I know.
wow,
Uh,
whole other card game.
Other than dealing with the Fire Horse deck, I've not dealt with like anything else in that set. So I don't know like a whole bunch of the other like tech or other little interesting things that could be used. So I'm gonna be.
Gonna be honest.
Mhm.
Gonna be honest. Most of the deck is going to be from Volume 3.
Mhm.
Now, going forward, there are some blue cards that are used from set one and set two,
Yeah.
namely the Rem early play, and then the obviously the Ricky from set
Yeah.
one, and then the Stock It Up package from Volume 2.
Understandable.
So
So yeah.
yeah, some other stuff sprinkled in there, but we can talk about more of that when we get into those colors.
Yeah, because obviously, Rem and all the cards associated with her, no matter who you end up enjoying from ReZero, I know once we get to the blue is always like the last color in any of these sets, so I know Joker's going to go off on that one. So uh,
Yeah,
now, when
blue
I
is insane.
yeah, when I do bring on guests, I do try to alternate who is reading the double rares in particular. So you get a choice. Would you like to talk about the first echidna or the second one? Because there's only two yellow double rares.
I can go second.
Okay.
You go ahead, take the lead.
Gotcha. All right. We will start off with the first double rare here, the 001K Echidna. We have two effects. When a particular choice is played on your climax area and you have three or more other characters, choose one level X or lower magic or weapon character, which is their main two traits. I know there's others scattered in between, but that's the main two traits throughout like all of ReZero, minus the fucking oh my god, I can't think of it. I can't think of it. Memory Snow.
Memory Snow.
Yeah, the Memory Snow set was like trait locked. Anyway, you
Yeah,
can.
the outization to her Sal.
You're right. You're right. That's very, very true. So you can salvage back a level X or lower magic or weapon character added to hand. X is equal to the number of that same choice trigger in your waiting room. Very funky, but let's continue. So then we have also a spammable brainstorm. You don't have to tap her. You just have to pay one as many times as you want. Pay one, mill four. For each climax, resolve the following effect. So you can pay out your entire stock and do this as many times as you want if you had the resources. Look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 card amongst them, 1 card specifically, add it to hand, rest go to waiting room, and then you have to discard a card. The spammable brainstormers typically require you to like discard a card or whatever afterwards. It's more of a filtering than an advantage engine.
Mhm.
But this is very
Definitely allows you to
interesting.
rip through your deck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I found them to be very useful in the particular standby decks, like back in ye olden days. Spammable brainstormers have saved my bacon with some standby decks, not all the time. But
I like Mushoku works really well,
mhm.
at least when it was search,
True,
because then you
true.
could Faithful Salute, and then you could still do a pseudo Faithful Salute here, but
Yeah, you don't
uh,
get to dig as much. Whereas the others, like, oh, my brainstorm essentially becomes foolish burial. Like I can go, oh, cool. Let
yeah,
me specifically search out these 2/2 targets or whatever the hell, and pitch them to waiting room, and then you're able to go to town. Now, the first effect is based off the number of that same choice that you play in your waiting room. So it's just a very funky condition, but I mean, you can always grab level zeros, so it doesn't matter.
you can
So,
always grab zeros, and you can almost always grab ones. So like
true.
that kind of leans into the deck that she's going to be going in
Hmm.
to lean more towards zeros and ones. Which, not gonna lie, ReZero even on the old low end, like they had some really really good zeros.
They do.
So
Pricey
lots of good
ones, too.
stuff to. Oh yeah, but still, it's a good it's a good card to line up for like a zero or one heavy deck.
Hmm. That's fair.
But yeah,
All right.
and design wise, especially with the combo, just a side note, it's like Himeno from Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
They just realized their mistake with Himeno.
Yeah, they learned. They tried to learn.
Yeah,
Oh,
if it was on a stock soul, it'd be a little bit more insane.
just a wee bit, because then it's like, cool, let me pay out all my stock doing this effect, and then let me regain some stock immediately afterwards. Like, yeah, it's kind of funky. But
Yeah.
this next one's very intriguing to me because of the condition for it, but I will let you be the one to read it off.
Alrighty, so we have a 3/2 Ekidon, as Roswell would say. Um, Early play. If you or your opponent has 2 or less climaxes in their waiting room, this gets -1 level in hand. So for the dear viewer, just note that is either you or your opponent. You could be
Hmm.
almost out, but your opponent has freshly, refreshed their deck. You can still early play this.
Absolutely.
Now, continued effect. If you have 3 or more other magic weapon characters, she gets 2k power and the following ability. Pay 1, pitch a character. When this is frontal attack, you may pay cost. If you do, this card gets plus 4k power. So
Yee.
you go from about an 8/5 to a 10/5 to a 14/5. So
Wall.
get at yes, you get absolutely massive at the cost of some stock in hand, which leans really nicely into choice.
Hmm.
And of course, auto effect when placed on stage from hand or by the auto effect of a 1/1 event. Number 21. You may heal 1. So it is a healer, which, not gonna lie, ReZero needed some more healers that early played.
Yeah, that weren't pricey level 3 rims and whatnot, but
Yeah,
it's very
yeah.
understandable.
So I think most people will still gravitate towards the Rem. However, and there's another early play in green as well, but I think this will still be a pretty well sought after card, especially if you're one of the folks that's still playing in like, for example, the yellow decks, playing like the Felts and the
Hmm.
Reinhardts. This would fit rather nicely in that package as well.
Exactly, because this could. Do you think this would replace the Crucian Fetus early play, or would you still go with that one?
I would probably run still 4 of that and 2 of this,
That's
and then
fair.
just loop heals until I get into Reinhardt.
Understandable. Quick side note, yes, I do see the Secret Rare Plus scooting over for just a second to showcase, but I will more go over all the SPs and stuff at the very end of the video. We'll do a showcase of all of those because, oh my goodness, very pretty artwork, and yeah, people are going to be chasing
Yes.
after some of those.
ReZero has always had some very, very gorgeous art.
Absolutely. All right, so that is all the yellow double rares. So we are just going to kind of go through here. I will try to make a note of the 1-1 event, number 21. Like you said, we will try to definitely read off that when we get to it. But for now, we're just going to kind of go through. We're going to see what all is interesting. And honestly, the very next one is already interesting to a degree because it has
Yeah.
the... What I jokingly said earlier was the Foolish Burial, which is a spell card from Yu-Gi-Oh! That says send a creature from deck to graveyard. There are similar card effects across other Weiss sets, like Quintuplets has a Nino that does it. There's one in Freerin. This Echidna does that, but it says specifically for witch characters. So on play, search your deck for a witch, send it to waiting room, shuffle your deck afterwards, and then she can give a buff. So that already tells me, like, we have either standby shenanigans going on or you need particular ones in the waiting room. So
I will offer a disclaimer.
Mhm.
There actually is no standby in this set.
Sad. I haven't looked that far, honestly, so I was like, fair point.
Well,
So-
it's like the Konosuba conundrum. It's one of those cases where some of these older sets,
would just
when they
do,
came out before when they
yeah.
came out before standby.
Hmm.
If, say, for example, set came out before standby, um, there are some very powerful, like, say, for example, 1/1s and 2/2s,
Hmm.
that you do not want to have access with standby. For example, at 14K 2/2 Rem, that since it
Yeah.
does not come into play from hand, it no longer feels the effect of, oh, it stacks itself. If
Yeah.
I remember the card correctly, it's
I
been a while since I played it.
I think I think you're correct on that one though, but yeah,
Yeah,
stuff like that would be
there
kind
are
of nuts.
yeah there would be some egregious profiles,
This
but yeah,
echidna grabs events, like one of three different events. I wonder if it's like all the same effect, just different colors.
I actually don't think so because I believe the green event. I'm gonna sneak down here real quick.
You're good.
Yeah,
You're
the green
good.
event has to deal. The green event has to deal with Amelia's,
Oh, okay, okay.
so not all of them are going to be the same.
Oh, what
Now
was
you
it?
could.
There was one set that had that. It was like it was the same event in every single color. Probably thinking Nisekoi, where it was like, but like it was a different girl or something like that on each of the events, so you could just kind of pick your
Uh,
poison. Hot.
it was. Yeah, it was a. Yeah, I think that was Nisekoi, where it was the pendant
The
event.
pendant. Okay.
But each pendant did something different, and there were two yellow events with the same name.
Oh.
And they did something different. I think one from the start deck was a essentially mask.
Ah. Okay.
It was like uh mask from 2015. Same thing. Search character, send a memory.
I gotcha. All right. Moving
And
on, we have. Like I said, I'm just kind of glancing through now. We have an echidna that's a Ricky. It's
yep,
just cost
uh,
0. Huh?
cost. Yep, it's a cost 0. When sent from station
Oh,
waiting room, so it's an on death.
yeah.
So not quite Sokka levels of shenanigans.
Yeah,
I don't think we have to worry about that in this set, but it
possibly.
does allow you to set. It does allow you to set things up because during turn, if all your characters are magic weapons, she does get power. So she does up to a 3/5 on turn.
Hmm.
So then she can set herself up to uh, allow you to go get your level 1,
Hmm.
spawn it to board.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. Garfield, we
Yep.
have. So he gets big during your turn. I figure
Gets up
each
to
of the
7K with climax.
yeah. So 7K. I figure if nothing else, at least mention the climax combos as well. Choice is played.
Yeah.
Turn more others till the end of your opponent's next turn. So one, he basically has a character on course, even though he becomes drops back down to a 4K. You can just keep him on field. During your turn, when the battle opponent comes reverse, look it up to 6. Choose a level 1 or higher card amongst those added to hand. Very nice. We have Daphne, who is another witch. Whoa, okay,
Yep.
what? Oh, sorry, I misread that. I thought it was... My brain combined like two of the different words. I was like, send all of your opponent's stock. Wait. No. I misread that second effect completely and totally. It's you send all of your stock. It's like, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. No, Daphne's hungry. She's the witch of gluttony.
It's
She's
it's
she's
like the
there to eat
Shion.
all your snacks.
Oh, good point. She is the witch of
Yeah.
gluttony. I completely forgot about that.
Yeah. So she's all about eating all the snacks in your fridge.
That's funny. Okay, so on attack,
So
you can
flavor.
pay 2 and then pitch 2. Then, if you do, you have to get rid of all of your stock, but then you burn your opponent for 4. So that's what made me think of the Shion. So you like attack with this blast, basically.
So now, yeah, you could attack with it last because then, well, lo and behold, you do not have any more stock.
True. Either that or you swing with this first. Like, oh, I only have 2. Let me just go ahead and pay it out. And then you still get 3 stock afterward. Okay, either way. It's just funny. I misread that. I thought it said if you do send all of your opponent's stock. What the fuck? Wow. What is wrong
We don't have
with
a
me?
stock swap. We don't have a stock swap yet.
Yes, keyword. Like in all of ReZero,
Yeah.
there's no stock
Yeah.
swaps or anything?
There is, I believe, a stock shuffle, and that's about it.
Okay. Sorry, you were also going to say something.
Oh no, I was looking at the echidna.
Gotcha. I like the first effect. She is a restand, which is interesting how you get to do this effect twice. When this attacks, choose one card in your opponent's waiting room, place it on top or bottom of their deck, which is intriguing. But then at the end of this card's attack, up to once per turn, you can pay 2, pitch 2, sack the choice, choose one of your other characters instead. Oh, it's other characters. Other characters and stand it. You can't choose herself. But you can choose
But you can
another.
choose that Daphne.
True, you could do the Daphne. I didn't think about
You
that.
try. You could swing, pay out stock. You could swing, pay out stock.
Would you have enough? Hold on.
Heal 4.
Because you'd have to pay
Heal-
out the entirety. But
Yes.
but then you also pay 2 off of the. But then you also pay 2 off of the echidna.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm doing the math here. Okay, so you swing with her first. You have no stock. Then she generates 1. You swing with another character. You swing with the echidna. You have 3. You pay 2 with the echidna. You restand the Daphne. You only have 1. Yeah, you can't do it twice.
What are you talking about? You're obviously running a choice with this. Oh,
You
have?
have a valid point there. I was like, oh wait, wait a minute.
You have yeah, I was gonna say you have a choice and you have access to a choice twin driver from set 2
True. So
if
the
you happen to
other,
have those cards.
yeah. So if you have if the third character is your twin driver or something that gives twin drive, then okay, that makes a lot more sense at that point. Okay. Interesting. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
Yes. That's cool though. I do like that. Place on
It's a
stage.
funny little budget finisher.
Yeah. We have Ryuzu's a drop searcher. Yeah, drop searcher. Okay.
Vanilla drop search.
Yeah. During the turn's place.
1/0 of a soul trigger.
Oh, she does have a soul trigger. We do need to make note of that, especially like you said, 8 choice.
Yep.
You are going to become stock for the glutton. On
You are going to be the fries in the bag.
I love that meme. It's so fucking crazy. Okay.
It's my favorite phrase.
It's so good. Place on stage hand. Okay, so then this echidna works off that 1/1 event being in memory. So we do have some memory shenanigans going on, but she gets to a 75. Just for it existing there. Interesting. Place on stage from hand. Oh, and this is kind of interesting too. Placed from hand to stage. Pitch a card, grab back a level 0 or lower character in waiting room, so you could grab brainstormers, you can grab like utility pieces. Very nice.
Hmm.
Ooh, grab back the one that the other echidna that on death lets you summon something. You could just, abuse that. How do you
Oh,
pronounce this
true.
name? Sekhmet or just Sekhmet? I see the H right there.
Uh, I believe it's TechMat.
Sekhmet? Okay. Start of your attack phase. Rest this standing card. All of your characters stage currently get +1 soul.
That makes sense. She's sleepy.
Ayo?
She wants other people to do the work.
Oh, true, true. Okay, okay. Also, during your turn, all of your other magic or weapons get 2k. So she's like, here, everybody gets +2k and a soul.
Yeah.
That's
See,
funny.
see, this would be a card that you could bring in with standby, and it would be kind of gross because then you just stand over it. During the next turn, you stand it, you rest it, give everybody +1 soul, and then you hit standby again. Hopefully have another copy, and you just place
And
over
you just
top.
keep, you could cycle it every turn to give plus a soul every single turn.
Yep, and this is
That's
why.
insane. Uh huh.
Yep, and this is the design space where they said standby would be a mistake for this set.
Yeah. Oh, I just noticed. I know you can't see. Sekhmet doesn't have a difference here. I have to move your head for a second here. It's very subtle, but on Minerva, there's like a slight difference in the cards between her regular and the SR. Whereas, hold on, let me scroll back up. I can't tell a difference for Sekhmet. I can't tell a different. Oh well, okay, you can tell a difference for the echidna, but it's very subtle. But you see, like she's tearing up, so you can see like her like this before the smile here. You see the mouth kind of funky there. Anyway, sorry, I just had to point that out. Interesting.
Are you good?
Do-do-do. I like this. The Minerva during your turn, if you have a full field, she gets 5k, and during this card's battle, opponent can't play events or backup. And then when this attacks, if all of your characters are magic
Good card.
weapon, pay 1. This is an interesting utility here. On attack, if all of your characters are magic or weapon, pay 1. You get to either burn 1 or heal 1. Just choose. Like,
Yeah, it depends upon what you need it for. If you want to make sure
true.
if you want to make sure you stay alive, heal 1. Especially if it's like, say, for example, if it's somehow, some way, well, actually, during your turn, she'll go up to a 14/5.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no real way that, actually, no, she could still be useful in the Reinhardt deck because then you would most likely have that shot combo in play at the end of and then at the end of all those combats, you've healed. You're able to sack out your board, and then yeah, you still will have gotten heals and or progression towards the end game
Yeah,
state.
because you had to. I mean, I guess if you. I'm trying to remember the exact thing. I know the combo you're talking about where you had to sack other characters, basically.
It was like you sack yourself, you sack the felt, and like at least three other yellow characters on board, and then you
Yeah.
summon the Reinhardt.
You summon it hard. What?
So
Anyway.
yeah, you can get extra instances of damage or get a heal. Depends upon what you need.
Mm-hmm. This is interesting. The next one doesn't have the magic or weapon trait. It just has Beast Tamer trait. I just wanted to point that out real quick.
Dead card works really well with the Elsa,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but that's
because
about it.
it grabs the Elsa, which is coming. Oh, okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, it's her, Carmilla. Sorry, but type.
Yeah, it has zombie encore,
Oh, you get
and in
to do
place
stuff. Yeah.
you get to search your deck and place it on stage for the Elsa,
Oh, wait,
and
wait,
then the
wait.
Elsa has the same thing
Uh huh. Okay, specifically on
where
play
if it,
from hand. Okay, I was about to say if you could just summon like multiple copies, but you can't because it has to summon from hand. If you summon it directly from the deck, you can't. Okay, got you.
yeah.
Okay.
And it's funny how the cost is split up. Melody is pay 1 stock to go search the Elsa, and the Elsa is discard a card to go search the Melody.
Ooh, They do some change up shenanigans here. Interesting.
Are they worth it? Absolutely not. But
Fair.
it is a funny thing you could do.
We like the funnies here at Base Damage. We very much like the funnies. We have Subaru gets big as long as you have echidnas. Garfield has a soul trigger and gets big on your turn. Typhon. Oh, we have the reverser.
Interchange bomb, and it has a stun.
Oh, it has like two different ways to screw over early plays. Hold on. On attack, choose one of your opponent's back row characters with a level higher than their level, and they don't stand. So, that'd be a shame if you moved it forward that 3-2 or something next turn. Be a shame if something happened to it. Also, I'm running into your other 3-2 that is too big to be on field right now, so...
Got him.
Got him.
Yep.
Echidna. When your other Subaru... Draw a card, pitch a card. Okay, cool. Alright, here's the event. Choose one of your witch characters. It gets 1,000 and +1 soul. Send this to memory. Okay, here we have... I have to read. While this is in your memory, discard a witch character or copy of this. Declares 0, 1, or 2. And send the declared number of cards from your stock to the waiting room. Choose a cost X or lower witch whose level is equal to or lower than your level. Okay, so then you would have to declare 2 to early play that one level 3 echidna.
Mm-hmm.
Got you.
You
Interesting.
can also early play the Minerva that way too.
Oh, true. Okay. The Minerva. Oh, yeah, because she's witch. And it summons them from the waiting room. Very intriguing there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which then works. That ends up working because the Minerva can heal or deal damage just on attack. So
Mm-hmm.
after paying cost. So if you really, really wanted a budget option, you could run those pieces as your early play game.
Okay.
We're almost like talking pauper levels here.
Yeah, but at the same time, interesting. And the next event's also interesting. You add a copy of it from deck to hand, then choose up to 2 of your opponent's level 0 or lower characters, send them to the waiting room. Very nice back row supports you have there. Be a shame if they left.
I mean, it is the Great Rabbit. It is all about eating everything.
It's the Monty Python rabbit.
There is at least one. There is at least one arc or death loop in season 2 where these rabbits absolutely turn Subaru into a box lunch.
Yeah, I do remember watching that one episode. It's kind of funky here.
Yeah.
We got all the choices and everything that they showed, and there is like some other arts over here, like I said, we'll show at the end. And now we're into green. We have 2 green double rares, another secret rare plus Amelia as well. And like you were telling me they have green in this, but Amelia has cards in both green and blue. It's not like split up. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they have. Amelia is both in green and in blue.
Gotcha. All right. So once again, we're gonna split up each of these double rares that each of us will read off. But then, since I blitz through the yellow, I'll let you go through the green stuff. And if there's anything interesting that you want to point out, by all means, feel free to do so. So that way we can kind of like change it up. Like that way we both have like equal amount of like speaking stuff. So.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'll take it away with the first one here. So we have a 104k Amelia. During your turn, if you have another magic or weapon, she gets 3k. So 7k, and you are playing a gold bar, so she becomes an 8k. Interesting. At the start of your encore, if you have the gold bar, and this is in your front row, and the slot across from this is either empty or has a reverse character, aka fever conditions, thank you, Bang Dream, discard a card. If you do, look it up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 2 magic or weapon characters, or another one of the 1/1 events, number 43. Add them to your hand, send the rest to waiting room. So you can do this for each of the Amelias on field. Okay.
Yeah. And
Um,
I think it'll be a good point because I believe in the Amelia deck itself, you actually run this event. So to tie that character to this event, the event is a 1/1. You cannot play it unless you have it. If you do not have a character, if you do not have a character with Amelia in its name, this cannot be played from hand. It
mhm.
is a draw one. Choose one of your characters, give it 1,000, send this to memory,
Oh,
and then you may discard a card and flip this face-up card face down.
it took me a
If
second to
this is in
realize
your
you were reading
memory,
it. I'm sorry. You're good.
yeah, no, this is an important card to go along
No,
with this because it's
you are
used in the deck.
you're absolutely correct. I just caught up though because I was like, oh wait, I need to go down to the event and show it. No, you're good. You're good.
Whoa, my bad.
It is
Oh yeah,
all good.
you discard a card, flip this face down while it's in your memory. When your opponent's character attacks, you may pay cost. If you do, choose one of your characters with Amelia in card name. This turn gets 1,000 power and the following ability. Character across from this gets -1 soul.
Ooh.
So now
Okay.
the thing is that it's when your opponent's character attacks. So if they're trying to go for a cheeky side, you can reduce soul even if you don't get frontal attacked.
Oh, true, true. I didn't even think about that. Hmm.
Yeah.
So
So if they're
if the 1,000 makes up the difference in as to whether she's going to get reversed, like one of your Amelias is going to get reversed or not, possibly save her that way. And that's another funny thing. This is not an effect that could be stopped by the level 3s and stuff like that. That's like, oh, during this card's battle, your opponent can't play events or backup from hand. Because it's not being played from hand, it's an effect it's activating in the memory. It's like a passive effect instead of an activated effect type thing.
yeah, you just get the effect.
Yeah. Got you.
So so another funny note is that um, if you were to say, for example, have the old book stuff,
Mm-hmm.
you could actually run this with that as well to get even more Nexol because the top
Ooh.
end for the book deck was Nexol.
True. You did have a lot of neg soul for that one. Okay. Alrighty. Going back up to the double
Yep.
rares. So it is your go with all of the second Amelia double rare.
All right. So if you have 0/0 Amelia and Fortuna and the 1/1 event in your memory, this gets -1 level in hand. So it is an
Mm-hmm.
early play condition with the card just underneath this.
Literally right under.
We'll get
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, which is a means to be able to get the 3/3 or the 3/2 here back into your hand from your waiting room.
True. Okay.
So, but we'll go continue with the combo. The combo, when the bar is placed in your CX area and you have 6 or less hand, until the end of your opponent's next turn, this gets the 3 following abilities. Continued during this card's battle, your opponent cannot play backups from hand, so no tap counter
Mm-hmm.
from Hall Alive, no anti-changes.
I can't use my Hachima? What? So
No,
sad.
you're not allowed.
You can't. And also, like you said,
Get
the
out of
anti
here.
changes is like a big thing. So sad.
Oh yeah, especially against this bar deck.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, at least for the Spar deck, you don't have to worry about that so long as you slam that bar every turn.
Slam it.
Um, this cannot become reversed, and then you may also auto pay 1 pitch a green card, so you can pitch bars, you can pitch characters or events.
Mm-hmm.
When this card attacks, you may pay cost. If you do, deal 4 damage to your opponent. So
Literally
it is
last
a
shot
nice
Xenon.
is last shot, but isn't last shot a pay 2 pitch one?
Is it pay two pitch? No, you're absolutely correct. There's another one that's like pay one pitch one.
Um,
Oh, Biscuit.
yeah, biscuit.
Biscuit from EK.
Yeah,
Okay, no, you're fine. I was like, I know I've seen another one. No, you're absolutely correct. The Xenon cost.
yeah,
Which is very
yeah.
this has got layers to it, like an ogre. And onions. Okay.
It is a very substantial block of damage that she's going to be dealing. So honestly, one of these could level your opponent if
Hmm.
everything sticks.
People
So
don't take that into account of like, yeah, it's 4 damage. It could get canceled. It's not Gura where it's like spread out over multiple instances. It's like, but if this all sticks, you're going up a whole level off one attack. Like that's anyway, kind of funky.
yeah, so you want to be as low as possible in clock when your opponent's slamming this down. But that's also another thing too, is that this can also come out at level 2.
Hmm.
And if the Amelia player has the resources, they can just go ahead and just fire off burn force with impunity and
True.
not be too much of a detriment. Especially since we also have the Stockito package from set one, set two,
Set
set
2.
two.
Hmm. All I
Yeah, I
imagine
had to
is
think about that for a second.
yeah, all I imagine is Puck just pulling out a fucking Uzi and just 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 going to town.
Sir, what are you talking about? This is Barrett 50.
You right, you right.
Yeah, burn force is a substantial number. So,
Absolutely. Never
but,
underestimate the burn force, most definitely. Unless you're playing Likers Recall, at which point you do not give a fuck. Uh,
hmm.
but alrighty, so the rest
So
of green is all the rares and lower. So I will let you. So since I took over for yellow, you get to pick what we talk about through green. Let's just go through at a reasonable pace.
fair enough. So the 0-0,
Mm-hmm.
Amelia and Fortuna. Um,
Had to be
there is
memory. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so pay one, send in the memory to go salvage the 3-2 Amelia from waiting room.
Mm-hmm.
And also, when it becomes reversed, if you have 2 or less memory, you may send it to memory. So becomes a free condition for the Amelia. You don't even have to pay
Yeah.
cost in order to get it to memory.
You have two different
Um,
methods. If your opponent's just sitting there like, oh, I have all these stuff that moves or bounces back to hand, you're not gonna revert. Oh, you still get to use your act. So sad. Gotcha.
um, let's see. Another important card is this Amelia right below it.
Mm-hmm.
If you are familiar with Daylight Volume 2, it is
Mm-hmm.
the exact same as that origami, where during the turn it gets placed, you may when it attacks, you may pay one, discard two.
Mm-hmm.
On attack, search your deck for 2 characters, reveal an item to your hand. So, very nice, easy way to clear bars out of your hand, get
Mm-hmm.
your Amelia level ones, get your stock it up package together.
True. Able to just
Like there
craft
is,
your hand. It's also there's a darkness that's the same as this. Wait, no, she's on
yes,
attack.
for
No, she's on play, not on attack. I'm sorry.
she's on play.
You're correct. You're
She's on,
correct.
yeah, she's on play. She's like the proto version of this profile.
Yeah. They were like, damn, this is too
Um,
strong. We have to make it so they have to attack first.
all right, let's see.
Also, I'm not the biggest
Another
Amelia fan, but I will admit seeing like the different outfits is really cute, but it's like, police girl.
Yeah, the police girl. We'll go ahead and read her.
You're good?
Place on stage from hand. Choose one of your other magic weapon characters. In this turn, it gets 1500 in the following ability. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may send that top card of your opponent's clock to waiting room. If you do, send that character to clock.
Heck yeah.
So
Removal.
allows you allows you to get rid of some sticky stuff. So I think the so we love the art, but I think the most more interesting card is right below it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, it is a early play Amelia in the rare slot. It is a 4 or more magic weapon character gets -1 level in hand. So, which is very important because most of the early plays in this set are in ReZero as a whole. If they're not in yellow, they're all in a they are all 2 or less climaxes, which
Yeah.
is which is you get more power typically, but honestly, I prefer to just have the easy access to a heal.
Same.
So this is actually really convenient because you're also playing a decent amount of green. So if you're playing, especially if you're playing, I'm not sure so much about the new meta deck. I think that's mostly blue, which is why you're slotted into the REM for that deck.
Mm-hmm.
But in any other deck, I think this is your early play of choice. So if
Interesting.
you're not in yellow,
So it is an early
if you're
play
not in,
heal, but you heal to the bottom of your deck, so you got to be mindful of that.
That is true. You have to
Hmm.
make sure you get to selectively put things.
True.
Yeah, you get to selectively put things to the bottom of your deck, so you can then potentially search them out with a drop search should you need to.
Oh, that does. I just
And
thought
then,
of a situation where that sucks. But go ahead.
yeah, and then you also have on turn power, so you go
True.
up to 11K during your turn, so you're able to beat over stuff.
Hmm. I just
So
realized if you early play this and the only thing in your clock is a climax from like a refresh or something, you can't heal.
that's correct. That is
Sad.
the one downside.
That's just funny though. It's not like that's going to happen like a bunch, but Murphy's Law, right?
Yep, for sure.
But
Um,
yeah,
we got a um sadly, Subaru is not that interesting.
Shuba
Um,
as a character or that
Chubahu.
card.
No, just that card in
I must say, I
particular.
must say, as a character, some days I have to question. Like, man,
Oh
does he
no,
go through some shit? But
he's
still,
he is a good character. I
yeah,
will like
he's better
people
than
will
a
name
lot
off
of
his
others.
faults, but
Yeah,
yeah, in the his flaws actually do like make him a more relatable character. Like in just his trials and tribulations makes him a very very interesting character to watch.
yeah,
Um, actually, so to get back to this,
yeah. You're good. You're good.
let's see. Melee level assist 1/1 is a discard. It is a bar filter.
Mm-hmm.
So, or is a climax filter, period. That
True.
just kind of sits in your back row.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. We have Puck, which is a double level down,
Mm-hmm.
and this is a double level down, and it is a pay one, pitch one on attack. Gets 2K and following ability. Cards battle opponent becomes reversed, deal one damage.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I believe there was a Fubuki from the start deck or trial deck for Gen 1
Mm-hmm.
All Life. So it's I'm trying to remember what other
Yes.
profiles might be more notable, but that's the
Uh,
one I remember off the top of my head.
Foxy Day to You. I had to think about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Moroku pulled the SP for that shit from the trial deck. Anyway, so humble brag, right?
Heck yeah. Hey, there you go.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm looking to see if there's anything else that's noteworthy.
You're good. I'm just scrolling through just so
There,
people can see.
oh no, absolutely. Uh, oh, here's an interesting one. There is a 0/0 Amelia,
Mm-hmm.
um,
I think we're looking at
number
the same
40.
one. Yeah, yeah, we were looking at the same
Yeah,
one. I was like, hold on, this is interesting. Hold up.
yeah. Continued memory. If you have the rare number 28, Amelia and Fortuna, and this is in your memory, all players level 3 or lower characters do not stand during the stand phase.
What? What is this?
Yup. Nonsense. That's what this is.
Hold. Oh, I'm putting my big size 16 foot down for a second here. If anyone drops this shit on me at regionals, this is insane. Okay. So we
So,
have the previous 0/0 that can go to memory very easily. This. Oh, okay. The second effect does make it so it doesn't last like forever, but this is still annoying. You pay 2 to send it to memory. If this is in your memory at the start of your main phase, send this to waiting room. But that's still okay. So that still makes it so you can make it so for a whole turn your opponent can't attack you, unless
imagine playing this in 8 choice.
uh huh.
I'm thinking. Imagine playing this in 8 choice,
Yeah.
and you just run one of your choice op. Well, actually, no. You just double. You level 0, level 1 combo, and then
Mm-hmm.
you just get a bunch. Have a bunch of soul triggers, get a bunch of resources, and you just continually do this.
Oh, or
That's rude.
that's very rude. Another option here is if you had something that increased the level of your characters. Think the first thing I'm thinking of is way back in the day. There was an Asuna Yuki deck in SAO, and there was a Sleeping Knights that I think it was the Brainstorm or Sleeping Knights that made it so your Asuna or Yuki in the middle center got a buff and an extra level. I think it was an extra level. Yeah, you did that specifically. I think that's what it was. If it wasn't that Brainstormer, it was another card. It was one of two cards that did this. So if you had something that increased your level 3 early play to a level 4, then it wouldn't be affected by this. If you had it. I don't know of anything in the sets that does that. There's probably nothing that does. Just throwing out a hypothetical there.
I can't think of anything. However, I'm
Future
sure there
sets.
might be something.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, future sets. We have another set coming in JP.
True. So this could be a very, like you said, if you could loop this is a very annoying on a common. This is so dumb.
I mean,
I'm not saying it's not the most broken thing. This is just annoying to have to deal with. You could still summon over your characters, sure. By all means, go ahead and waste your hand for that, please. I will happily let you waste your hand repeatedly doing this. Oh, that's so insane. Okay. Sorry, I just had to throw that out there because that's really funny. Oh,
I mean, not gonna lie, we're gonna be cooking.
We're gonna be cooking. Alrighty, sorry.
Right.
But do please carry on. Is there anything else that you would like to point out?
We just have the bars, and that's about it.
Just bars. Gotcha.
We already talked about the event earlier,
True.
so we're good there.
Righto then. We are getting to the.
So we got red.
We have 3.
Yeah.
We have 3 red double rares. So let's go ahead and get into this. Next best girl, Ram. Ram is obviously my favorite for good reasons. But Ram is a very close second. We have a 00500. When this is reversed, the battle opponent is level 0 or lower. You may reverse that character. Very simple. Whatever. Let's see. When this is sent from stage to waiting room, you can pay 1 if you do look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck. Choose 1 card amongst them. Put into the clock. Send the rest to waiting room. Oh, okay, it's this profile. If you put a card into clock, you can salvage back a magic or weapon from waiting room to hand. What am I thinking of that does there's a Hololive card that does this. It was the Muna. Was it the Muna Suisei?
Yeah, it was Muna Kiara.
Or no, you're right.
No,
Kiara.
it was Muna Kiara.
Yeah, it was the Muna Kiara from the Ambassador deck that did this. Okay, really cool, interesting.
Yeah, I think that one was 1500 power. I think so. It could still potentially win battles.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It did not have the bomb effect.
Yeah, it didn't have the bomb effect. It had. Oh, it had the if you have 1 or less other characters or something, it got a buff. Okay. Moving on, we have you get to the next one with the other Ram.
So yeah, 3/2 Ram. We are a early play for our more magic weapon character.
Very nice.
Condition. Continued if you have 3 or more other characters. This gets 3/5, so it goes up to 11k. And the following effect. When this card's battle opponent becomes reversed, you may send it to memory. So you can get rid of some of those pesky, say for example, if your opponent has, like say for example, your Shauna opponent is playing, has maybe 3 characters left on board, one of them's a Yuji, you can slap this in front of your opponent's front row character that would meet the condition for the anti-burn. You just kick it to memory, get rid of it. Just get it going.
Just get it out of here.
And then you can sack a copy of this from your waiting room, or take a copy of this from your waiting room and put it underneath as a marker. When placed on stage from hands, you may pay cost. If you do, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. So it has an early play. It fills a similar role as the Yue. Yeah, Yue from Ari Ferretta.
Yes.
Where she would be looking for. Yeah, where she'll be looking for the on deaf Ricky to get slotted underneath for her to burn 1. In this case, you just make a copy of herself,
which is much easier in my mind.
It's neither here nor there.
Yeah,
you can't stack 4 in your hand and then just play over them multiple times.
Okay.
So it's more difficult to do that. Do the actual are afraid of play of just stacking really plays on top of each other to ping one multiple times.
This is true.
But but this is not going to be that type of deck, so that
Yeah.
burn one's going to be, just a little bit more to either peel a climax off or to just ping your opponent a little bit more to get them into more of a range for your burns for your finishers.
Okay. Which is understandable, and it's basically
Yeah,
free. It's like just free burn one
it's a free
essentially.
burn one.
So that's very nice.
Yeah, it's a free burn one. It gets rid of pesky cards. Like,
True.
it's fun. It's a fine card.
It's fine. Everything is fine. But alrighty. So we have next on the double rare list is a 3/2 10K Beatrice. Placed on stage from hand, heal one. Choose up to one particular 1/1 event in your memory. Place it underneath this card face up as a marker. So more than likely that event is going to send itself to memory, and then you send it underneath this as a marker. Which we will go ahead and talk about that in a second here. When this attacks, if you have the door climax in your climax area and you have another magic or weapon, choose one of the following two effects and resolve it. Either free, burn one, or you can pay a cost. Oh, so it's still paying a cost on attack. Pay one pitch to choose up to one card in your opponent's waiting room, place it on top of their deck, and then deal 4 damage to your opponent. This no, Hindi was like look at the top card of your opponent's deck and then send it to waiting room
Yeah,
or deck. I was
yeah.
gonna say
You
it's
get
like Hindi coded, but no, it's not. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm.
it's slightly handy coded.
Yeah.
You have a little bit more variance. You can deal one. Yeah, so which is nice. Or you can and it heals. Or you can yeah. For some reason, I thought this was more like Roxy, where it was pay one ditch, or is like a ditch two. But yeah,
I gotcha.
no, like this is totally fun. And
Yeah.
then plus two, you can shove something to the top of their deck from a waiting room. So then
Mm-hmm.
it's a check 3 to burn 4.
Pretty much. Oh, so it's not the same numbers, but it's in my mind it's more similar to like the Mume, because the Mume was like put like what 3 on
Put
top
3
of
on
that,
top,
3 on top, and then burn
burn 12.
5.
Yeah, and
So
that was on reverse, which there were
true.
some effects you could layer with it to
Mm-hmm.
make it even more consistent.
Shout outs to Robico. All right, so number 71, we're going to go ahead and take a look see at the event since it does, play a part in that combo. 1/1 event. Look it up to 2 from the top of deck, put them back on top in the same order. Then look it up to 2 from the top of your opponent's deck and put them back on top in the same order. Choose one character in your waiting room, add it hand, send this to memory. Okay, so you do get to check what your opponent has and go, oh, I see
Yeah,
that these two are clean. Or I see there's a climax, I swing with something else first. But if you see that the first two are clean, you can go back to this level 3 Beatrice. Let me scroll. Where are you at? Okay. Then put an additional card to make it so the top 3 is clean. And then burn 4. So you're technically only looking at like one more card. Interesting.
true.
Okay. Cool. If
Yeah,
nothing else, that's kind of interesting. The top checking shenanigans and knowing what your opponent has or knowing what you have is always helpful. So
it's also hella flavor because you don't change the order. You get to see the future, which is what so
that is what
the
she could
card art.
do.
She's holding a book.
Yeah.
Well, it's because she's looking at she's holding a gospel.
Yeah.
And the gospels allow the user to actually foresee the future.
I can see into the
So
future. Sorry, wrong. Fortune telling. DBZ abridged. Anyway,
yeah, you get a little future sight.
you do.
So yeah, so you can determine whether or not you burn 1 or you burn 4,
Pretty much. It's really
which is
depending on what you need at the time, which could be very interesting.
yeah,
Oh, true. So if you're like, oh, I see that the very top card is a burn, or is a climax. You could snipe that off the top of their deck with just the burn 1. So it depends on
yeah.
how it goes. Okay, interesting.
Or if you're gonna cancel the burn 4 anyway, because the second card was a the the second card was uh, a cancel, then yeah, you could
True.
burn one just to get the chip damage in,
Yeah, that's fair. Alrighty.
and then make way for more Betty burn force.
This is true. Lots of Betty. Moving on, we have a Petra that can pay a cost to make you my brain was just like, oh, you don't refresh, but you basically combine your waiting room with your deck. So
Yep, it's a free fresh.
it's a free
Free
fresh.
fresh is good, and it's a shift, so you can potentially drag it out of your clock.
True. The
Um,
Beatrice. We have a Ram that has
this
two
Beatrice is
souls.
dumb.
What does this do?
The Beatrice is dumb.
Place in the stage from hand. Look
Sorry,
at
the
the three
Beatrice.
cards from the top of your. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Choose one card amongst them that had a hand, send the rest to waiting room, then discard a card. Just get a decent little bit of hand filtering. Hold on now.
Yeah. So yeah, this it's just a on place from stage from hand.
Mm-hmm.
It's effectively a Rize at level 1 that allows you to grab anything,
Yeah.
and that's the scary part about it. So it allows you to dig costlessly for climaxes. It allows you to grab characters,
Uh huh.
just run through your deck as you need. Some of the combos in these sets have issues with deck speed.
Yeah.
So
She gives you that for like nothing.
exactly.
Interesting. I mean, she's like
Um,
just. It's just the fact she's only like 1,500. She's just weak, but it's like cool. I'm probably just gonna, just ram. Ha! You're gonna ram her into the opponent. I see what you did there, Cade. Anyway, that's so bad.
got him.
I'm
Got
horrible with
him.
this. Level 1 Ram Reverser has 2 soul. Betty Climax
That's important.
combo. True. The 2 souls is very important. Also, very cute little
Yep.
outfit there. I do think that's cute. It makes me think of the Guild Receptionist anime. I don't know.
Yeah.
All of your character's magic
No,
weapon. Mhm.
I was gonna say the promotional art for ReZero has always been
Oh,
fantastic. So
absolutely. If one of your character's magic weapon on attack, reveal, salvage, or send to stock. Okay, interesting.
yep.
Very, very
So
nice
this is
Betty
a
plussing engine here, actually. Hmm.
actually so this is
This would be better.
so this is an update and a far better card than the level 1 combo that Betty already had,
Yeah,
because
the
Betty
tropical summer thing, whatever the fuck it was like balls expensive.
no
No, not
no
that.
no that was a brainstorm. That was a
No,
brainstorm.
that's the. I'm sorry, it was a ram or something. There was a level 1 combo, and I was thinking of that I've used before, but then it shot up in price, and I'm like, nah, sell this. But this is
So
good. Oh, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna pick this up.
there's a yeah, because that was a salvage. That was one of her salvage. It was a Marika for the Ram. No, the Betty had a set 1 combo off of Door
Hmm.
that was let's see the exact thing it was. It was look at the top card of, on attack. Look at the top. Um, if it's or you mill the top card of your deck. If it is a character, you may salvage a character.
Hmm.
That's
Interesting.
it. It was a
Okay.
5K did that, and damn near half the time I played it, I fucking whiffed it.
Damn. Okay. I am willing to
Um,
use this Betty though for the Fire Horse deck again, so that way I can actually pull that deck out of retirement. Um,
I mean, you certainly can go for
we
it.
have a Frederica that has removal. That's good,
Yep,
and it can give
and then you
something
can send it
the
to
backups. I'm sorry.
yep, and then you can send this to waiting room. Choose one
Mm-hmm.
of your opponent's characters, return it to their hand. So
Yas.
actually, this will be very good. Also in the main deck as well, if you want to splash some red, which the deck does run red at low levels.
Mm-hmm.
So you can splash this on in to deal with things like Yuji, or like say for
True.
example big neg soul walls.
Big neg soul walls, big hexproof boards because of Shuna. Whole bunch of shenanigans. Okay. What on? Okay, well, okay. what
She's mag- she's magical girl.
what does the first
Okay.
effect matter though? This card's name in any area is also treated as Ram. Isn't it already treated as Ram in any area? Like,
Uh, well, if you look at the kanji, that's obviously not Ram with the
oh,
normal kanji.
oh, is this
That's
like
Ram
some
with the
like
different kanji.
is some weird spin-off bullshit thing? Understood. Okay, that answered that. Asanas that are not asanas. Understood.
Yeah,
You can summon
flavor.
flavor. You can summon a particular Rem. Probably another one that says this name is also counted as Rem with different kanji. You can sack
And
a
this is off of that
pants.
pants.
Yeah.
Yep.
Deal one. Okay. Place on stage, look at top two. As a bond with a particular 3/2 Rem. Okay. Nothing here. We have Nya Ram. That is cute. On attack, if you have the door, 2 or more other magic weapon. Look up to 5. Choose a magic weapon. Add it here. Okay. Beatrice. Oh, this is interesting. Okay, Beatrice. Discard a card. Sack this to bottom of the deck. Search your deck for a magic or weapon. So just once again, just grabbing whatever you need. Interesting.
Yep.
Between
That's
that
like
level
the
one, yeah. Uh-huh.
yeah, that's like the Shea it's like the
Yeah.
swim shoot Shea and uh Yue from Arifureta,
Yeah. Got
where they just
removal.
send themselves its discard shuffle itself back into the deck to go search something. So, which is a nice effect. It's a 3-drop search.
I just noticed something. I haven't seen any cards in here that state that they work with anything from the other sets. Like sometimes you do see overlap with that, where it's like, oh, this works with a particular 3/2 from set one or set two of like depending on the show. But this seems to be a very like I don't want to say isolated, but it works. It works within itself. It doesn't require things from outside of this set type deal.
Which, not gonna lie, is actually very nice because
Yeah.
not everybody is gonna have access to the old ReZero stuff.
Yes, stuff from fucking almost a decade ago at this point. Feels like.
God, don't remind me. My bones hurt thinking about it.
Bones hurt. Nothing else is really calling to me right now. On death, pay 2, salvage. We do have another brainstorm, and it's a common level 1 brainstorm. You get to act, choose a vanilla, or discard a character, choose a vanilla in waiting room, place it on stage. Pay 1, rest 1, mill 4 for each climax. Salvage. Very cool there. I also love all these ones that have the little plushies, and the little Rem plushie right there looks fucking adorable. Oh my god, that's so cute. Anyway.
Yes.
Because I saw the
It's
Betty
also a
that had
self-salvage
one.
brainstorm.
Yeah. I saw the Betty had one
It's
that was like
self-tab.
here we go. It's an echidna plushie. Like that's so cute. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see.
No, you are good.
1-0. Roswell
Trying
back
to see.
again.
Yep. Ooh, if you have a red event, you place it underneath him as a marker when he gets placed on stage from
Mhm.
hand, and then if he has a marker, he just gets 3k power, and top card of deck is level 1 or higher, sends it stock, so
That's all
it
sorts of
is a stock
free.
charge engine. Yeah, so it's a stock charge engine.
Ooh, I just noticed something as well. If this has the marker underneath, it just stays there. It just stays at a free 7k.
So this is a good contender for that um, level 0 into level 3 deck as a means
Yeah.
to just have a big fat 7k on your board.
Pretty much. Okay.
And it just nets you free stock as well.
Yeah.
So then that can also lean into the witches top end we were mentioning
Mhm.
earlier.
Exactly. We have Alifa backup in the Subaru Beatrice. A 2-0 Subaru, when you pay the cost of the 3/2 Beatrice, you put 1 marker underneath that character to the waiting room in place of 1 card from your hand. Oh yeah, because you could put the event underneath her as a marker.
Yep.
That's
So
something
then
cool.
it becomes a
Ooh. Okay. Interesting.
yeah. So it becomes a burn one. It's a burn 4 for 1 stock or 2 stock. It's 1 stock. Sorry, brain hurty.
Brain do
1
hurty.
stock, 1 hand.
Yeah. I got
Yeah.
you. Let's
Yeah, I can
see.
figure out how to speak English, I swear.
Nah, not here.
Can't
Early
speak,
play
can't read.
Beatrice.
Understood.
Hold up. Okay, well, this is already interesting. Not that it's going to matter, but whenever this profile comes up, it's something that I like to point out. We have Guild Thunder. The Beatrice has an early play if your opponent has a level 3 or higher. But it's the on play, look at up to 3 cards from the top of your deck, put them back on top in any order. So you get to choose what you're triggering and when. Then choose up to one of your opponent's characters, return it to hand. So it's Guild Thunder from Deadly Sins. Just it's part of shenanigans for a reason. And that is it. We have a 2-1 event because we already talked about the 1-1 event.
Well, the 2-1's actually fairly interesting as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Because,
reading. Choose up to 1 door climax for the Beatrice in your waiting room, add it to hand, then choose one of the 1-1 events in waiting room and send it to memory. Interesting. So you just set up for like all of that.
is
Huh.
a free setup, yeah.
Yeah.
So effectively that the Beatrice deck ends up being events galore, almost like that Kaguya deck,
Yeah.
8 Pants Kaguya,
We get to do a lot of
where
shenanigans
you're
with that.
running a bunch of the 1-1 event, a bunch of the Forbidden Library event, and then this new 2-1 event that allows you to just go get the door.
Mm-hmm.
It's the most important part of that. I think of that entire effect is go get the door. Not
Very
that
true.
that 1-0-1500 Beatrice can't go get your doors, but
The door. The door knows all. Sorry. We're going to Candy Mountain, Joker.
oh, we are about to because we're about to go into blue,
Yeah. And it
and
works out.
blue's dumb.
It works out where I was the last one to talk about a double rare, so you get both of the rims for the blue. Uh,
Oh man, oh man, don't tell me that. I'm so
yeah.
excited.
All right, you're good.
All right,
All right, so we have 3 blue double rares. So you get the first one. I talk about the Amelia, and then you get the rim, the last rim.
excellent.
Go for it.
So this first rem is a 0/0. If all your characters are magic or a weapon, it gets a 1500 power boost, so it goes up to 3k.
Mm-hmm.
And the following ability, Audit, when this card's battle opponent is reversed, choose 1 magic weapon character in your waiting room, return it to hand, and discard a card. So it allows you to filter really nicely, especially since
Yeah.
this deck, spoiler alert, is going to be 8 pants. So you will probably be triggering pants, getting pants into hand, and then she allows you to, hopefully on reverse, fingers crossed, be able to ditch out those extra pants.
Exactly. Also, she's cute
And
as
then
fuck. Anyway. Mm-hmm.
I, head pats galore.
Yash.
Um, Then during this card's battle, when damage you take is not canceled, this card gets plus 1500 power. So the all in all, this card is a lot of times often referred to as Black Panther from the
Mm-hmm.
Marvel set.
Yeah.
Same profile, absurdly broken profile. So
Yeah.
we're happy to have it in a set that desperately needed desperately needed an upgrade, and I think this was a well deserved upgrade.
Got you. That is very fair.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
very
Let's.
good plussing combo,
Mm-hmm.
plussing very good plussing 0.
Yeah.
I'll let you go ahead and take it away with the Amelia.
You good, bro? We have 002K Amelia. When this is placed on stage from hand, you can discard a card. If you do, look at up to 4 cards from the top of your deck. Choose up to 1 level 1 or higher card amongst them. Show it to your opponent, add it to your hand, send the rest to waiting room. So grab your combo pieces, minus obviously you can't grab climaxes off of it, but I mean, hey, still really good. Plus, I see this profile a lot of like on death stuff instead of on play. So I'm glad to see the on play for once. Anyway.
They literally have 2 elves on the same profile. This is the Freerin Azusa profile,
You're
or the
right.
yeah. So this exact same card was in Freerin, has a double rare as well.
Interesting.
So
It's like they planned it. No, you're good.
not gonna lie, it's a funny coincidence when it happens.
We like happy little
But yeah,
accidents.
happy little accents. But next card is actually very egregious. It is actually restricted to a two of in the Japanese format.
Really? I was unaware
So
of that.
yeah, this got restricted to two of.
Ah,
It's really, really dumb. But we're about to talk about it. So
yeah.
it's a on play. On play is a check three, add a card from among those three to your hand,
Among
discard the
Us.
rest, and then the climax combo is pay two, ditch two. When this card attacks, if the pants is in your climax area, you may pay cost. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a level zero character, deal three damage to your opponent. Otherwise, deal one damage to your opponent twice. Um, sorry. If it's level zero or lower, deal three damage to your opponent twice. Otherwise, it is deal one damage to your opponent twice. So this
Yeah.
deck is this deck is chock full of zeros. You
Yeah.
have a very minimal level one and up game where it's mostly the level one combo,
Hmm.
the early play, maybe a bouncer, should you desire one,
Yeah.
and then this early play or early play healer, a singular rem, so all you need is one, and then you have this rem at a four of.
Hmm.
So and then everything else is a level zero card.
So
So
immediately when I read this, it makes me go back to that Betty that I said was the Gill Thunder. Like, if you splash red, I'm not saying like you're gonna splash red, but if you did, this is like cool. I just even if you didn't know, oh, I have all these level 0 cards or all these level 1 cards or whatever, like that just immediately sets you up with this deck. You get to know exactly how you need to attack, which is insane. You
yeah,
I
in
mean, yeah. Mhm.
most cases you're only running two of this on board anyway
Yeah.
because A2 pitch fee is egregiously expensive.
It is so expensive, but
However,
that works.
yes, being able to absolutely essentially this is enterprise to a degree.
Yeah.
Uh,
It doesn't pay for itself fully like I say well for Enterprise doesn't even pay fully. It pays for the stock portion fully, but not the hand, obviously. So, but
yeah,
like
and
it
even then
yeah,
the hand is only one.
the
So
handle. Anyway,
yeah, and
okay,
there's a lot of other conditions with that character, but
true. You're very restricted into what you're able to put in, which honestly is probably a good thing with Azure, but that's another discussion for another day. But but
absolutely,
but very fair point, very fair comparison though I would say like in that regard. So this is interesting. 'Cause, I mean, if nothing else, cool. Like, oh, I don't need to burn 3 if I need to. It doesn't matter what happens if I just need to close out the game. Cool, yeah. Just let me burn for 1 twice. I don't care. Like, more than likely, that's may end up just sealing the deal. Especially if you're like side attacking
yeah,
too. Like, just saying.
yeah. I was gonna say, yeah, Cocachino is still good, even if
Mm-hmm.
it is pay two pitch two. I think Cocachino is totally fine.
Got you. And same as
So you're
before.
either
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so you're either Super Cocachino or you're Cocachino.
That's fair. So same as before. You have full control of blue and whatever you feel we need to discuss.
Um, well, this is mostly a point of, hey, we have the next card down, the Amelia.
Mm-hmm.
We have I think people have called it a Rico, where you're able to discard card on play, check top, salvage level X or lower. So
Yeah.
free salvage, typically for zeros.
Yeah. You see
We
this.
finally get that profile, and
Yeah.
we finally get the profile. It's really good.
Because you
Like
see this in
any deck that
Quince, you see this in uh, Ruby, you see it in several sets. Go ahead.
you see it in every modern set, and if you don't see it in your sets,
Something's wrong.
you miss it. Let's just say that. I know that when I've played sets, and it's like, oh man, I don't have Rico. This feels like suffering.
True. Suffering. Well, I mean, ReZero is suffering the anime, let's be real.
I mean, I think it's a little bit more than that. I think it's very much a spiritual journey for our protagonist. No pun intended.
A spiritual journey
Lir-
is suffering. No, I was about to say.
Gets he gets packed up all the time.
He do. It's one of those things of I do not want to be. You do not want him to be a self-insert because I'm not inserting myself into his position as much as he does. Oh man.
True. So
Oh my
this is
goodness.
actually worthy to talk. Yeah, this is worth talking about in a as a pair.
Mm-hmm.
So, Rem Brainstorm is a self tap salvage brainstorm. But then when a climax is placed in your climax area, look at the top card of your deck and put it on top of your deck or in the bottom of your deck. Choose one of the characters, gets 500 power.
That
That's
matters.
very important. Yes, it matters very much. You're running at least three of this because you need it for this card, this Rem combo, which is during turn, you go to 6K, 7K with climax. Now, the important part about this card is that when you place a climax, you reveal the top card.
Mm-hmm.
So being able to switch the order, switch it to top or bottom, allows you to set this for all three of these that are hopefully going to be on your board.
Yeah.
Uh, so because it's on climax play, not on attack.
Mm-hmm.
Reveal the top card of your deck on climax play. If it is a character, choose up to one character in your waiting room, add it to your hand, and choose one of your characters this turn. It gains the following ability: uh, pay one stock on attack, get twin drive.
Yeah.
So being able to trigger twice.
Oh,
So
true. Because it's on play, you're like, cool. I'm going to play the climax. I top check. It's a character. I know this is going to pop for every single copy of the 1-0.
yes.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, I like that.
So and it's just on common play salvage something. So you can play this with one card left in deck and still feel absolutely fine about it because then you'll be able to get all your pluses off that one card or
True.
off the climax play.
Even in some
And so
situations, you may just like pay out till you have almost nothing left.
true.
Sometimes, not all the time. It just really depends on deck state at that point. But it's an option, which I do like.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the level one combo that you would run in the meta deck. It
Mm-hmm.
is of course absurd. Um,
Love it.
Amen to that. And works really well in 8 pants because you are able to pay out those pants
True.
that you end up triggering. So you don't always double trigger. But when you do, it's usually after a swing where you've triggered a pants.
Got you.
Um, um, just a touch because you mentioned the RAM before. This
True.
2-1 RAM
Mm-hmm.
that's underneath this 1-0 combo
It's also treated as
also
a
has
ram.
the.
Thank goodness.
It's also treated as a REM. And it has on turn power of 2K, additional 2K, so it goes up to 9, 5, 10K with combo. When the pants is placed in your climax area, so this is going to be the same pants as the ram.
Mm-hmm.
If this is in your front row and you have another front row ram, choose up to two characters in your waiting room. Choose one, add it to hand, send the rest to stock.
Mm-hmm.
So you're able to salvage and stock. So almost like Bunny Girl Union, but from Grave.
Ooh, true. Okay.
Which then, yeah, this again is a double combo with that ram that allows you to stack out the climax out on encore step and to burn one.
Mm-hmm.
So
Interesting. Okay.
yeah, very interesting little card. Um, very interesting little package. Definitely great for the budget decks out there because we know that, of course, this Rem finisher is going to be absolutely insanely priced.
Yeah. Good luck on that, y'all. I got other stuff from the first couple sets. I'm just gonna pick up a couple other things. I'm good. Oh man.
So actually, this is going to be very important for all decks,
Ooh.
even the old decks. This
Yeah.
Rem, place on stage from hands, you this 3/2. You play on stage, choose one of the following two effects. Shuffle all cards from your waiting room back into your deck, or your opponent sends all their stock to their deck and puts an equal number of cards from the top of their deck into their stock. So it's a stock shuffle.
Yeah.
You you don't really use it for the free fresh effect. You use it just mostly for that stock shuffle,
Yeah.
a way to potentially break your opponent's stack.
Yeah. you're more
And
than
then you also
likely gonna do it for that. But like, I do like the fact that it has the other one, like just in case, the situation comes up. I don't know. The
and
Last
then you
Effect.
also have
Mm-hmm.
yes, Last Effect is also pretty good. Discard a card when placed on stage from hand. You may pay cost, which is the of course discard. If you do, your opponent mills 8 cards.
Just here,
So
I'm
you
gonna make you.
just
I'm gonna make you. I'm just gonna make you a refresh right now, type deal.
so you can either have them refresh immediately, or, um, for example, if they still have a pretty thick deck,
Oh
you
my.
can potentially, as much as you would love to put 8 if they have a compressed deck, you can rip 8 cards off the top, hopefully taking some climaxes along with it.
True.
Or if you rip 8 clean, if you rip 8 clean, you can go into stock shuffle, shuffle their stock back into their deck, which will now have a more stronger concentration in climaxes, and then shove
Oh,
those. Yeah, so I think that's the intended design space for it.
interesting. How that? Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense. It depends on the order of operations here. Okay, I like that. That's cool. That's cool.
Let's see.
All right.
Um, Level 0 Rem is a 500 assist, and then it's a discard pants. This is actually a good one. This is actually really good, specifically for pants.
Oh yeah.
When you trigger the X with pants, you may pay cost. If you do, check 3. Choose 1 card from among them, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room. So, that's a really, really good. It's a really good way to potentially dig through your deck should you
Mm-hmm.
need to. Obviously, with the REM, you don't have any deck speed aside from triggering. So being able to then go and say, well, I need to now go through my deck and get rid of my deck. So between twin driving and potentially hitting a pants climax, you're able to then just completely rip and tear through your deck.
Rip and
So
tear until it is done.
yep, filter out, get a better deck state going into the next deck.
Okay.
Very good card. Definitely like a one of at least. Level 0 Amelia. It's discard a card. Uh, take a character from your waiting room, put it into your clock. Place on stage from hand. You may pick cost. Salvage a character.
Oh yeah.
I prefer stock. Prefer stock.
Yeah.
Discarding like Ricky's. Ricky's are always, in my mind, supposed to be a hand positive, unless you are specifically looking for like digging for climaxes and such.
Yeah, and I
But
can get that, but that's understandable.
yeah, but if a stockless way to get characters is not bad. Depends upon how the game's going. I
True.
just prefer stock clock. That way I can maintain hand.
You use it to then grab
Um
the Ricky that lets you pay the stock. No,
yeah. Actually, probably the most important card for old sets, in my opinion.
yeah.
Um
Climax swapper.
yeah, it's a climax swap from deck.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
No, no,
granted, and it's
no.
oh
It's
from
from
waiting room.
waiting
It
room,
is from waiting room.
but it's you instead of paying a stock, you sack a character.
Yeah, which is
That's
fine.
nice.
You have characters. You have some characters
So
that you don't mind killing off.
so wait, in the other side sets, did they just never get a climax swap, or am I like
We never got a
tripping?
climax swap.
In like
No,
four fucking sets that ReZero has gotten. Oh my god, that's wild. This is the
yep.
fifth one we
Nope.
will have gotten in English. I realize there may be another one or something somewhere in JP, but that's wild. I'm sorry. I just that
Nope.
knowledge alone has got me tripping right now. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. What?
So we had
Mm-hmm.
so we had a perfect excuse to get a climax swap in Frozen Bond, and we never got it.
Exactly.
So, well, because though there was a promo for a level 1 green that was a climax swap. Just a
Oh,
generic climax swap attached to a 5K level 1
but we never got
in
it.
green. We never got it. Like
Okay.
that was the one card I really hoped we would get. Instead, we got the dumb other Amelia, and I'm still sad and upset by that. But
So
anyway,
sad. Yeah, yeah. Just we had to point that out though. That's fucking hilarious. Anyway, yeah.
there is a promo. I don't know if we have access to the
There are
promos. Maybe.
promos on the bottom of this one. I did notice that.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So we can also talk about that. There is another climax swap that is a promo.
Nice, nice. Yeah, yeah. Went
So,
for so long they have to include two anyway. So that's just
the,
too funny to me.
um, yeah. Let's try to blaze through this.
We ain't got that much farther. You're good.
Yeah. The one notable card here. There's two notable cards. There is a Rem 00. This does not stand during your stand phase.
Mm-hmm.
You may. It is a 4/5 level 0,
What
so
the
big
fuck?
power.
I just noticed that right
Oh,
as you said it. I was like, hold on. What the fuck? I'm sorry. This is too funny. Go ahead.
so lives on board,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can pay one, send it to trade it off for a. You check for choose a character from among the four, add it to your hand, or reveal it to opponent, add it to hand, send the rest to waiting room. So she can sack herself out to get another character to then swing, and maybe another copy of this.
Yeah.
Swing it to your opponent's face again. Keep on doing it. Gives you a little bit more deck speed. This is a good one-off tech to run in that meta deck because obviously you are going to need deck speed.
You are very much going to
Um,
need deck speed.
Another good include for any old deck out there
Mm-hmm.
is this 2/1 Amelia, where it's a assist to 3Ks to level threes and higher. So 2K assist to level 3 or higher. But then it
Oh,
is
okay.
also a pay to rest this heal one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very much like that Ramathal
Yeah.
from Guilty Gear,
Very
where
fair.
it's pay to heal.
Got you. No, that's fair. That's very fair. This is going
Uh,
to put in work. Put it that way.
for sure. Um, Not seeing anything else unless I am going cray cray,
I
which I
mean,
don't think I am.
that's debatable. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, no, no, fair, fair.
Now, I will give an honorable mention. I do like this backup rem where it's a 2500, but when you use it, if your opponent has a climax, you give the character like an additional 2k. So a 4500 backup is kind of nice on a one stock. So
Oh, for sure.
not saying it's going to make or break a game, but I mean, say if it does, like your opponent has an on reverse level 3 combo, and you're like, nope, not today, Satan. You know, um,
Yep. And then we have our assortment of pants climaxes.
Ooh, there is an Amelia that grabs back climaxes. It's kind of cool there, but that's whatever. I'm still reading. Okay, so actually,
It
it's a
is
very
nice.
interesting thing. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's actually pretty decent. Where you can, it's a nice little one-off tech. You
Yeah.
can kill off a character, go grab the climax that you need specifically. So
Mm-hmm.
you can say, for example, grab um the
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 climax for
pants
your
climax that you
shenanigans.
need. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Without having to pay stock and any other resources, you potentially just burn a character that's already on your board.
Yeah. And just an observation, like I'm not saying this 2-0 event is like, game breaker or anything, but it's interesting how every single one of the other colors had cards that focused around their particular events, and I don't remember seeing anything in blue that grabs this event or messes with it at all. It's just kind of its own standalone thing. So, not horrible. I just
Yeah,
wanted to point that out. I don't remember any effect. I mean, if we accidentally overlooked it, I apologize. Those in the comment section. But I just
well,
noticed, yeah,
I was going to say, note the event bonder that it bonded to all the other different 1/1 events, but never
true.
bonds to this 2/0 event. It's because everybody forgot REM.
Everybody did
How dare
forget
they?
Ram. Shit. Damn. Got you. All right. So then we do have the pants, and then we have some promos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Well, we will blitz through the promos really quick. All right. Okay. I see the one climax swapper you were talking about. The
Yep.
promo RAM. So hopefully we get this. It'll be very interesting because then I can use this in the other. I don't expect to get it, but it'd be cool if we did. I could use this in the Fire Horse deck because it's red.
Actually, there is actually a pretty decent number of very important cards in this, actually.
There are. That's what I'm realizing. So Isn't this no? I say it looks like it's the same reused art, but it's a different outfit. Amelia, sorry. Go ahead. Amelia that heals on attack. Pay two, pitch two, burn two. Interesting. It does say that was off of a
It's
shop
Bay.
challenge PR. Okay.
Yeah, it's Bay.
It do. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. You are 100%
Yeah, it's
correct.
just so it's a pretty decent off finisher.
Yeah.
Um, let's see.
Interesting, like
Then
utility RAM here, where it's you give Roswell RAM or RAM power. You get to top check when those are played, and you get to pay one pitch a climax, just every single turn because it's an act, to grab back a Roswell RAM or not even a once every turn. You can just use this as many times as you want. If you have like
yeah, it's
four
just
fucking
an act.
climaxes, there you go. I just realized it's not you don't like tap it or anything, and you just grab back any of those profiles.
Yeah,
Uh,
this is actually a one for one copy of a lot of these are going to be one for one copies of cards from set one. So, like for
that
example, this. So this is actually a one for one of the
was it a level
clairvoyance
one?
ram.
Yeah, no, clairvoyance. You're right. That was yeah. I can see the card now that you said the name. I can see the card in my brain.
And
Okay.
then some of these are copies of cards that were only available as um there were some gotcha bond machines that had ReZero little capsule
Oh,
characters.
interesting.
So I may have gotten a box of those in order to get the promo cards inside.
That's fair.
Because um so the climax swap, for instance, this RAM right below this other RAM,
Mm-hmm.
where it's a 4K in center slot, and then it's a pay one pitch climax to go salvage a climax.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, no, that was only available as the gachapon
That's wild.
until it got added as a PR here,
Fun. Okay,
along
so reasons we need.
along along with this Amelia, which is a climax stitch salvage,
Mm-hmm.
and then a I'm gonna call console where you check top on play. Um, if it's a character, add to hand, discard a card.
Yep. Very good filtering.
Um, um, the Amelia 2-1 here is a one for one clone of the Smug Amelia or the from set one or the set two, I believe,
It's like a
promo backup
yeah. It
where
was like
it's
a
in
shop promo or
Yukata.
something.
So it's essentially three. You could run uh you could run 12 anti-change counters,
It's when you really
and
hate
they're all
standby.
the yup. You can run 12 anti-change counters now. Congratulations, you got it. Is also one of the most broken ones where it's pay one, or pitch a character, and
Mm-hmm.
then sack a character.
Mm-hmm.
So you can use it as a sack outlet. You can use it to um,
You got the puck plushie.
yeah, you're able to spread out that cost. It's one of the most efficient ways to. It's one of the most efficient anti-change counters out there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then
Oh,
we've got a
golly.
REM that is a. Then down low we've got a REM that is placed on the side of your hand. Give it 1,000. Give a character 1,000, and then discard a card. It is a Chiori. So it's discard a card, sends from stage to waiting room. Pay cost. If you do, check four. Add a red Rem or Ram. So this is a Chiori if you wanted to play maids and only maids.
As you should.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I will be.
Yeah.
I'll be trying to get as many of this card as I can. Along with this
Yeah.
next card, which is a one for one copy of the Ricky from set one.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Pay one, top card deck in the clock. Search your deck for a level one or lower. Add it to hand,
Yeah.
and then on attack, you may mill one. If it's a climax, draw a card, discard a card.
Yeah. I do like this last one though, just for the fact of it is a challenge promo. It's just really cool. It's the exact same profile of the other level 3 we already looked at. So no reason to go back over. But we already talked about this one at length. So,
Yeah.
but I love the art for this. The
Yeah.
art for this is so fucking cute. That is adorable. All
The art is
right.
gorgeous. I will be fighting everyone for these promos.
Understood. So speaking of art, he will fight you in the Denny's parking lot. Um,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
but
Japanese card games. That's all.
now we are going to go through, and I'm going to take a look, see at all the art of like the SPs and stuff. So, excuse me while I scroll up a little bit. Let's see. The first SP on the list is because we're just scrolling up. It's going to be a REM more than likely. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we have the SP REM. Very cute. Please maintain using actual SPs and not hot stamp Bushi. We would greatly appreciate that. But it's so cute because he's like draws the little face and everything. That's adorable. We will come back to that one. The Secret Rare Plus REM that's insane. That's phenomenal.
It's an allusion to the one of the Arabian Nights promo arts.
Oh,
So
okay.
there was another promo way back when.
Gotcha.
Um,
Multiple
and
versions.
yeah,
Interesting.
multiple versions of that.
Let's see.
Da, 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 da.
Future me just cut out this part. Oh, there we go. Then we have
Oh,
Frederica. SP.
Frederica has a yeah. We get an SP on the bouncer on the 2/1 bouncer,
That's
which is
actually really
nice.
interesting. Like of all the other like side characters, I wouldn't have thought she would get an SP. But I mean, hey, more power to her. Yeah, that's cool.
I mean,
Oh, we also got
I
one
like
for
Frederick. Yeah.
we also got one for the other little girl. I can't think of her name. Hold on.
For Petra.
It is Petra.
Petra.
I didn't
Yeah.
expect Petra to get one. That's really cool. We got the
I
Beatrice
mean,
SP.
the Beatrice and Ram SPs look really
Oh, that
good.
looks so cute. Oh my god, it's adorable.
They look really good, especially with the fat lettering too.
Yeah, very much so. It's fat with PH. Anyway,
Yeah.
very green.
Green stuff.
Oh yeah, the little Amelia and the other girl, and I can't think of her name, and I'm so bad for that.
Fortuna.
Fortuna, thank you. Very cute. Very cute.
Mom. What are you talking about? It's
Mom,
not
she is
no, the
mom.
girl. It's mom.
She is a
She's mama.
different girl. Yo, mama. No. Secret Rare Plus. It's what? 2 Secret Rare
Yeah.
Pluses? Because Ram didn't get one.
Uh, yeah, I think it
This is
is
2.
too.
The
Yeah, because it's Rem
Amelia.
and Amelia. The Amelia is gorgeous.
It
It's a
absolutely
gorgeous
is.
card.
That is
Yeah.
very nice. That people gonna be hunting for that one. That's gonna have a price tag.
Both the
Um,
Rem and the Amelia for sure.
yeah.
People are going to be hunting
SP
for them.
level 1, and lastly yellows.
I think it's just the Ekidona. Oh,
Yep.
she gets an SEC
Oh,
too.
she's okay. So there is a third secret rare. Okay,
Yeah,
interesting. I forgot about that
I
completely.
know at
Totally.
least.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is a gorgeous card too because those, I believe the butterflies are also foil,
Ooh,
along with,
that's got to be a gorgeous effect when that's gonna be really cool.
oh yeah, no, I cannot wait to crack the case.
That case is gonna be great, and we are gonna go back down here to blues, and we're gonna end it on the blue. The blue cards because your pick. Which REM do we close out on? The Secret Rare Plus or the level 3?
Yes,
Understood. The level 3 because it's
probably.
EP REM because it's so cute. And honestly, the Secret Rare is like really fucking gorgeous. But yeah, I'm ending it on the EP REM because that's adorable. Okay. So first impressions. I already stated this earlier, obviously, but I do like that it's its own standalone set. It's cool that you can bring stuff from older sets, but like you said, not everyone's going to have all the stuff from, as painful as this is to say, almost a decade ago. Almost. It's like 8 years, 9 years, somewhere in that ballpark. Close enough. You're not going to have access to that. The prices of those cards are fucking egregious. The fact that you can work as its standalone set is great, but Also, if you're able to get stuff from the first couple sets, more power to you. You get a thumbs up from me. But this whole set gets a thumbs up from
But
me. I like this. Mhm.
absolutely. And speaking of getting some of those older cards, especially the Stakata and
Mhm.
maybe the Rem EP, I think we have a guy in the voice call that might have a few of those on his TCG Player Store.
What? Who could that possibly be? It is me. I've been slowly selling all of that old stuff. As much as I love it, I'm not gonna hold on to the. As much as I love the set, I'm not gonna hold on to the expensive cards. I'm like, you know what? Someone else is gonna want these. And sure enough, several of them have been selling. So if anybody wants, feel free. Like you say, assuming they're still there by the time this actually gets posted up. I don't know if they still are going to be. Future me, please make a note if they are. But yeah, you're right. It's like, hey, there are people selling them. Just be mindful of like, people trying to like price gouge and whatnot. Do be very careful of that. So here's a question, proposal for you. Whenever this does come out, would you be willing to have the case opening get recorded?
I am down for it.
Fuck yeah, I will drive up there and we'll do something.
Drive up, drive down, doesn't matter. We'll make it happen.
This will happen in some shape, form, or fashion. So, uh, unless this ages poorly, definitely keep an eye out for that video whenever the hell that happens. So, I'm trying to think of any other closing thoughts that I have. I like this. I'm gonna be picking up some stuff that I think is going to be a little bit cheaper, but at the same time, I'm just glad we're finally getting stuff like this. It just took forever and a day, but yay for Climax Swappers finally. I don't know.
Yes. Actually, just an update we needed, period.
Like, in general, like, I'm not saying that's the make or break it.
Well-deserved update.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's the make or break it card for the entire set, but that's just a huge quality of life thing. It's nice to have amongst a lot of the other amazing cards in the set. Yeah, this is gonna be painful. So, good luck to both you and everyone else pulling in, opening up, cracking up cases for this set. But no, thank you very much, Joker, for joining me on this hilariously adorable journey. It is always fun.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for tolerating my tangents.
You're good. You tolerate mine, dude. As much I go on tangents as well, so it is all good. That is, if I didn't name this channel Base Damage, it would be Base Tangents anyway. But like, just you have no idea, and I may end up cutting this part out. There's been plenty of other videos where I've just had to cut out like 5 or 10 minutes of just yapping of between particular recordings. It's kind of nuts. Oh man, it's all good.
I'm sure.
But I can't think of anything else to add to this, so we will hop off here. Thank y'all very much for watching. If you lasted this long, we do greatly appreciate it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all the cringy YouTuber shenanigans. Go check out every deck profile that I've ever posted that is more than likely Jokers. No, just kidding. Most of the Community Fridays are definitely yours at this point. There is no denying that. Most definitely.
At least in recent history.
Yeah, most definitely. But thank you once again, and we will sign off, y'all. Remember to stay safe and stay based.
Stay based.